This is a heavy weapon tier list for the finals. How's it going, you crazy survivors? I'm Kobe with Kobe Games to Survive. Holy shit, we're about to do our first tier maker for the finals. Let's hop right into the freaking, look at this sexy thing. So we're gonna see what guns you should be using, what guns you shouldn't be using. Now listen, I'm only 40 hours in this game or something, okay? 40 hours in, but I've learned a lot in that 40 hours. I've been training, guys. I even downloaded Aim Labs. We have here S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, Swamp Ass. So let's start with the .50 Akimbos. Now these guys, oh boy, these guys. If you play as the Squanch, then you know for sure you probably played with these guys. Also probably spent $10 to get the banana guns that I'm using probably right now. These are a silent killer. Actually, they're not silent at all. It's a 50 caliber akimbo. They, if you play Overwatch, you'd probably be good with them. If you don't play Overwatch and you have shitty aim, then you probably won't be good with them. My general opinion, I'm gonna throw A tier. It's a good solo queue gun, good team gun, does a lot of damage, but you do have to hit your shots. That's the only thing keeping it from S tier. If you hit your shots, baby, it's an S tier. But for me, A tier. Next one, minigun. The minigun, boy do I like it. I have a gold skin for the minigun, and it looks nice, it sounds nice, it feels nice. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. It takes time to charge, and it doesn't do much damage. Like, you got it does if you're there, you're like, but then as soon as it feels good in training. How do I say this? It feels good in training, but then when it comes to practical use, it doesn't work well unless you got a good team. Team, A tier. No team, B or even C tier, because you have to work your positions. If you get a little bit more experience, B tier. I'm going B tier because I don't want to piss people off. Some people really like the minigun. Next one, Shaq 50. Oh, did I say that this is a heavy weapon tier list for the finals? This is a heavy weapon tier list for the finals. Shaq 50. We have the Shaq 50 here. This is, spoiler alert, S tier. I love the Shaq 50. The first time I used it, I put it in Swamp Ass. Super Swamp Ass, actually. If there was a Swamp Ass, I couldn't control the aim, and then I just used it more. I just kept using it more. It does work on heavies. Try to get a headshot in there. S tier. You can use it probably if you're a fucking pro, which you're not going to be watching this, or if you're a beginner like me, you'll like the Shaq 50. That's pretty good rhymes there, guys. Fucking Buster Rhymes on Kobe Games to Survive. Oh, come on, survivors. Like and fucking subscribe if you're liking this tier list so far. We're going to be doing a light and a fucking medium. So stay tuned for more. And then we'll combine them all. We'll do GAD. We'll do it all. We'll do it all. Live every Friday, 7 p.m. Okay, KS-23. I don't have much experience with this gun. I've seen people put it in S and A tier. I've used it a little bit in training. I'm not a fan of the shotguns in this game other than the lights double barrel. We'll talk about that one in a different video. But the KS-23, I mean, we need to go, we'll go B. We'll go B tier because I think if you don't have good map knowledge and you're just kind of a casual player, it might be a little frustrating if you're getting beamed by like an AR or something. So maybe stay away from it. If you like shotguns and you use them in other games, probably be A tier for you. But I'm keeping it in B tier here. Moving on to the flamethrower. This one is very controversial. I've seen flamethrower the whole way down to the stinkiest swamp butt that you've ever smelt in your life, the whole way up to the supremest S tier level. Not really, I've actually only seen it hold around A, but here's a catch. This guy pairs with something called the goo gun. The goo gun is a heavy equipment that you can, or utility or whatever, that you use to like build defenses and stuff, or bridges, or little steps to climb up on. But if you flame the goo, it catches on fire and burns. So you can literally like goo around, and then you can flame it and catch them on fire, just like the... Okay, now I think we should put this guy C tier, B tier. It even depends on what game mode you're playing. It's such a unique weapon. Like if you're playing platform, probably like A tier. If you're playing cash out, probably like ass. If you're playing team deathmatch, definitely ass. I mean you can make it work in cash out. Let's just go for right in the middle ground. We'll go B tier for flamethrower. Oh, that's right. This is my first time making a tier list video, so don't you put the best ones farther out? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully I'm not getting that wrong. I'm gonna put my favorite ones farther out. So this one. We'll go minigun, flamethrower, K23. Okay. Now, the BFR Titan. This thing is like the revolver from the medium class, but in my opinion a little worse. Being a heavy, I kind of want to be able to deal a lot of damage to a bunch of people while also dealing support to a bunch of teammates. And the BFR Titan, if your aim isn't on point, and I mean your shit ain't fucking, your butthole ain't fucking sealed, you ain't gonna be able to perform as a heavy for your teammates, because you're gonna keep dying because you won't be able to hit your shots. For me, I am not the best still at aiming, but I still really like it. I definitely like it more. I don't like it as much. I don't think it deserves, I think it does deserve A tier actually, but I don't like it as much as the Akimbos, because I can kind of don't this, I'm like boom, 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 and then the reload takes forever. So yeah, probably 50 Akimbo, in my opinion, and then BFR Titan. Okay, here's a really fun one, guys. Holy shit, you might make fun of me a whole bunch for this one. So this is the MGL-32. It is a high-powered grenade launcher. The medium class does have like a pump-action grenade launcher of this. Like, I think it's called like the China Lake and COD or something. But this is the MGL-32. It has 6 shots in it. Reload isn't too horrible, and honestly, the damage is fucking boom, 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 boom. Only downfall is you have to aim so high up to hit people because of the drop off, just like it's going to drop off in the tier list. And if you're not playing with a team, you can't solo queue with this weapon, because you're going to try to shoot people unless you catch them in like a corner at cash out, or you catch them off guard and you're able to kind of stand back and get some shots off. That's cool. The moment your teammates disband you, this thing goes straight to swamp ass. So if you're working with team, you can probably make this thing S tier. Probably solid, like capping your frames down to solid A tier. But if you're going to solo queue, this thing goes the whole way down to the stinky zoned swamp ass. Spear. I haven't used the spear in an online game. I've used it a bunch in training just to kind of feel it out to see if I would want to use it. I just spent the gems to unlock it because I needed to unlock everything and didn't really use it. But I could tell, we'll get into Sledgehammer next. We should have done Sledgehammer first before doing Spear. I can tell melee is getting to the point of overpowered, but you can work around it, guys. You can work around melee unless you're with someone who's literally snorting crack off of their mic arm and just like slamming you with Sledgehammer or Spear or something. We'll just go middle B tier. I'm gonna go here, I think. Oh, am I gonna get yelled at for that since I haven't played with it? Just because I haven't played with it, I'm gonna put it behind Flamethrower, but if I used it more, I'd probably say it would be like right here in B tier. It's kind of crazy, we haven't had a C tier weapon yet, and we already have one in Swamp Ass. Sledgehammer. I really like Sledgehammer just because it goes with my cosmetics, my fancy cosmetics really well. I played with it a bunch. This is a great weapon to use in like team deathmatch just to piss people off, or like it is kind of useful in cash out if you get used to it and you're playing with people that aren't really equipped to defend against melee, which isn't really easy to come by nowadays. So just for that reason, I'm probably gonna throw it in. Here's what we're gonna do, guys, girls. Spear's going down to C tier. Sledgehammer's replacing Spear spot right here. Look at that. Look at that action. I'm liking where this is going. I'm actually really agreeing with this right now. I might even... Oh my gosh. That's more realistic there. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, Lewis gun. I am so back and forth with this one. Every time I use the Lewis gun, I either love it or I switch it out immediately. It depends on the day. If my brain likes it, it does good. I mean, it does good damage. Little slower rate of fire. You can adjust for that recoil better. A little bit better distance than the M60, which we'll really get into that thing soon. I just like it. I like it, but I don't love it. I'm going A tier, and I'm gonna throw it above the Kimbo. Yeah, this is where this is gonna go for me. And I know if some of you are into like meta loadouts and stuff, you might be looking at this and being like, what the fuck? But I promise you, if you just stick to this S and A tier here, and you just kind of let these guys fizzle out until you really get a hang of the game modes and the flow and how to kind of play with solo queue versus team, you're gonna thank me. And then the nice thing is you're already gonna have muscle memory with these guys to the point where you're gonna be able to just already be good with them once you get better. And then you'll be really good. Really good. The SA-1216. This one, I've seen it in S tier, I've seen it in A tier, I've seen some people not like it, and I know in the beginning of the game it was swamp doo-doo ass. Again, I'm not big on shotguns. I'm not. But so many people love this fucking gun. I'm gonna say depending on the player. Just because it's depending on the player, I'm gonna throw this guy in A tier right behind the 50 Akimbo. Call me nuts, call me crazy, call me lazy, baby, I'm hazy, but guess what? This SA-1216 is going in A tier in front of the BFR Titan. Next we have the M60 here. Now, I'm so sorry guys, I'm so sorry. But I used the M60 when I first downloaded the game, and that's all I used at first for heavy. I even got a cool skin for it, guys. And I didn't start liking it once I started unlocking some of these S and A tier guns. So like it started in S tier for me, and then I used like the Lewis gun and Akimbo, and then it dropped to A tier for me, and then I used the BFR Titan and the SA-1216, and then it dropped to B tier for me, and then I learned about Flame and Goo combo, and I tried Sledge on Team Deathmatch and used Minigun on Platform, and then it dropped to C tier for me, and then I learned that the MGL-32 could be used in a really fun way and actually be kind of fucking dangerous with the right team. And the melee is starting to get a little too strong. And guess what, guys? That dropped it the whole way down to the deepest swamp ass known to man. I just don't like it. I see why people like it. It doesn't do enough damage for me. The recoil just lasts too long. It just takes too long. I might sound silly. I don't know. Like I said, I only have like 40 hours in here. But, I have played with it a lot. And enough with these guns to know that the M60 is ass. And the Shack 50 is super fast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch us live 7 p.m. or for the next tier list. Peace out.